Haverhill on Clark versus Sylvia Amory Brewer.
Good morning, Your Honor, or afternoon, Your Honor. Andrew Cates, P78292 for Haverhill on Clark.
Hello. What's your name?
Sylvia Amory Brewer.
All right. Where are we on this?
Your Honor, the plaintiff is still showing a balance of $5,692 in rent retained, and that is inclusive of court costs and service fees. We did have a preliminary hearing. This is our second hearing. It's my understanding that the defendant applied to Hawk, but was declined. Was declined because the amount in controversy was too high. At this point, we are requesting that the court enter a judgment in the amount of $5,692 to be paid out of the court you made.
Ma'am, what do you have to say?
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, this is my second time standing before you.
Sure.
This is my second time standing before you, and the gentleman called my name and asked me to speak with him, and I asked him, would they be willing? Originally, I'd asked the other attorney that was here at my first hearing if they would give me till the end of June. I thought I would have it by today, but I do not have it by today. I did pay something, what I could today. I just went and looked at my balance, and I almost paid a fourth of it today of the balance that's in my bank. It's a little bit, but they can give.
Hold on.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
You're talking real fast to me, and I'm just trying to keep up with you, and I kept up with you to a certain point. But and so went to the pay some. Sure.
I paid a little bit today, and can you show the judge this? I don't know if this is going to help me or not. I paid a little bit today, and this I had prepared to pay on the 8th. I was going to escrow that, and then something came up. I have a child that lives in the same apartment building as me. She was supposed to be here today, and she applied for an extension. So I didn't end up paying that. I had every intention of having 1,000 more on today, but I just
hold it.
So I will have more. I got sick, and I got sick and had 8 days off work.
Sure, this.
And so I just went back. I went to the doctor, and I was 8 days off work. I apologize. I had that prepared and I haven't. So just asking, can I have more time? Yes, sir.
You called them to see if you could work out. I mean, what's your monthly rent?
It's $1,574. They gave me 2 different leases. At first,
it's okay.
74. Then they said 68.
All right, that's fine. But it's around 1,600, right?
Yes.
Okay. So here's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
You have $5,692, but then come Monday, I'm tacking basically $1,600 onto that. I'm going to be at about what, $7,300.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I had 2 incomes, so that's why
Hold on.
I was hoping.
I know, and I get what may have happened in the past.
Yes.
But what I'm trying to figure out is how do you see yourself getting out of this?
Working, I have a monthly income, and then on top of that, I have another income coming in. It just, with me being behind. I have a doctor's note that I was taking off work and and because I work with food, they take off work. I know I can 5 of it.
Hey, oh, take a breath.
Okay.
I get that things may have happened. You got behind.
Yes, sir.
That's where we are right now. Okay. What I'm asking is, how do you envision yourself getting out of this?
Well, one of my jobs is working for myself, and it's lucrative. I just needed to get better, and I needed to rent a car. So that's what I did. And then the other income is monthly. It comes in on a regular. So I just needed more time. He's being honest with me. He didn't think that Haverhill would agree to that. But if he could, if I'm beseeching the court, because I got behind the first time when my wallet was stolen, and I explained that to you. And then my refrigerator went out, so I had to replace. And Haverhill told me they were gonna replace my groceries the 3 times my refrigerator went out, but they didn't. So I had to take some of the money that was set aside.
Ma'am.
So I'm just asking
Ma'am.
for more
Had to
time.
come up with $5,692. How much time would it take you to come up with?
No matter what I say, you really want the truth?
Ma'am, I asked the question.
I asked them to the end of June, but let's be real. That's gonna give me to July, the middle of July. I'll have it, all of it, and I can continue pay the court like you gave me permission last time to escrow my rent. Because of all of the things, there's still things that are not fixed. They text me and said some things are fixed, some things aren't still fixed. The closet doors still broken. They're not even in there. My refrigerator is still out right now, and my stove. So that's why you gave me permission to escrow my rent.
But I don't have it. I don't have the rent.
I'm paying on it. And you give me a little time so I can prove that to the court.
That's what I'm trying to add. I don't know. And I tried to ask you different ways. I don't understand what your plan is. I mean, I may do something they don't want me to do, but I don't even have a plan. I don't even have a framework.
Well, if I can get it, once I get it below a certain amount, if the money is not depleted from Hawk, they will help me with the last remaining $3,000. So that's more reasonable. That's more realistic because it's there for us.
How much do you have today? I put down.
Not even 1,000, not even 500. I put a little bit down a few moments ago, but the money that I have now in the bank, I need to rent. There's weekly rent for the vehicle. And I don't have it now, but I have to re-rent it next week on Wednesday so that I can make more money and get to my other jobs. So once I get it below rent, once I get it to 3,000, Hawk will pay that amount.
They will.
So Hawk,
no.
You don't believe that they will? That's what they tell me. They keep telling me.
That's the minimum amount that you have to be at for them to consider it. I can tell you right now, at least based upon the last report I have, that they're out of funds. I don't know what they're going to get.
They're helping the lady next to me, sitting next to me.
All right, ma'am. That's what you want to believe. When are you gonna be able to get it down to 3,000? Because that means you got to come up with about $2,700.
I can have that by the end of June because I get paid from one job
I can't have the landlord wait to the end.
Can we request it?
Because listen, just think about this. The math doesn't work. If I give them a judgment saying, okay, I give her to the end of June to get that 2,700 paid. They still have 3,000 plus June's rent going into July. So then July's rent will be up.
Well, every 2 weeks I get about 1,500 just from grinding.
If you sat down and figured out a plan for how you could get this paid.
Yes.
Can you tell me what that plan is?
Okay. So since I get paid on a daily basis from one job, I can bring that to the court and I requested
And that's not a plan.
I can
know how much can
check.
pay.
I can bring a cashier's check in the amount of $1,500.
When?
Well, since they won't give me to the end of June, will they give me till June 28th? Or can they give me till June 27th, 26th?
For $1,500?
No, I get paid like I can cash out one job every day, every other day. I can bring you $1,500 in 10 days. Give me 10 days, I'll bring you 1,500. And in another 10 days, I'll bring you another 1,500. I also have a monthly income that I get, which is a little bit over 1,000 because I have a disability. So I'm on disability and I get that on a regular. I just asked till the end of June.
To pay everything up?
Yes. And then if Hawk does not deplete, by the time I get it down to 3,000, I will bring you proof that Hawk has approved of me. Once I get it down to 3,000, I will come back and I would just leave it with the receptionist ladies. And I would bring you the ledger. I requested a rent ledger and the attorney was kind to share it with me because my apartment complex refused to give me a copy of mine, but you have it in front of you. But I asked because that's what Hawk is requesting. So he showed it to me. So every 10 days, I'll check in with the court and I'll drop that 1,500 every 10 days. So in 20 days, I should have 3,000 to you. Is that a good enough plan? Because I've been trying, if I hadn't been off work, I would have had more money and more time. Every 10 days, I'll bring it in. Maybe I'll bring it every 7 days. I'll bring you some money and I'll have it to the 15th, 14th District A for my rent to be escrowed with you. So instead of every 10 days, I changed it. I'll bring it every 7 days. I'll bring you a check down here to escrow my rent. And then buy me some time, hopefully. Oh, the other thing they asked me to ask, will you take a cashier's check? Because they said they couldn't receive it.
You need to pay it to the landlord. Because here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find no tribal issue. I'm going to issue a judgment for possession. Total amount of that rent will be $56.92. With a writ to issue. If, however, the defendant pays $1,500 to the landlord on the 8th, I'll extend the writ to the 18th.
Okay.
If $1,500 is paid to the landlord on the 15th or on the 18th, then the writ will be 29th.
Okay. Can you say those dates again?
8th, 18th, and 29th.
Okay. 15.
Got to pay $1,500, and then the balance of this judgment by the 29th.
1,500 each time, and instead of doing it here, I'll pay it directly to my landlord.
Right to the landlord.
Thank you.
So Your Honor, just so I'm clear, 1,500, then the balance.
The balance of this.
So
Now, ma'am, you need to understand that doesn't include this judgment I'm issuing doesn't include your June rent.
Right.
still gonna owe your June rent,
Yes, sir.
but I'm gonna give you